Hey guys, how you going? It's a bit of an update. There's the mirrors in undercoat, and that there is the panel that goes over the front of the mudguard, over the top of the mudguard. And then we have the assembly, which the headlight bolts to. So they're all in epoxy undercoat, and that there's the battery top. It holds the battery in, so that's the top plate. So that's what we're up to so far. They're all in, as I said, epoxy undercoat, so it goes quite hard when it goes off. But they were done yesterday, and I've just left them overnight just to harden up a little bit. So this morning I'll rub them down, and then all this stuff will all get painted black. Not sure about this bracket here, but other than that, they all get painted black. So there we go. Now I'll take you over to the bike. Okay, as you can see, the battery's in and all the wiring's done. Fuse box is properly situated now, has all its wires in. Coming down the back, they're all the wires. They will get tidied up, but they're all the wires for the back end. And we have, well, as you come down here, you can see there's a wire there. That's for the back brake. I've plugged everything in once and tested it. The loom runs down there. There's another holder to be put on there yet. The wires are all in for the spark plugs, which means that the two coils are in. And I have now put the oil cooler on, so that's sitting on there now, and the extractors, the exhaust pipes, only down to the first bend, down to the join there. So that's all been connected now. New oil filter is on there. So, and I'm just starting to organise now the handlebars. So this one's ready to go. This has all been painted and fixed up, polished. That's new. These handlebars actually have to go underneath, so I've got to drop the front end down again, slot them in and then put them back in again. So I'm getting close now to doing all that. And we'll go outside. I just donked it on the handlebar there. We'll go outside and have a look. Come across. These are the parts here that are ready to be done. This is what I got left actually. So front mudguard, the back cover. This is the little V that goes down the front. Joins the two front guards as they come in. The screen and the nose, I'll take the screen off before I start rubbing down. If we wander over here, all the panels are here laid out. They've all been rubbed, so they're ready to rock and roll. And they'll all get a light undercoat in epoxy, and then after that we'll put them back into colour. One by one. So as I said, I didn't film that because it is a pretty boring thing to do, just sitting there. Basically I sat here for a whole day yesterday just rubbing down panels. That's got to come off, and the little black bit on the end of that's got to come off. A couple of rubbers there, so I'll strip all these out. This warning sticker here, I reckon I spent 3 hours last night. I found one in England. They wanted, it was about $19 for the sticker. They wanted $37 to send it. And I went, nut. Even I'm not doing that. So if I have to, I'll mask that up for the time and figure out another way. I've got an uncle that lives in England, so I might get him to go and get it and then just put it in the post, and you know, it'll cost a couple of dollars. It's just ridiculous why they do that. But anyway, that's what we have to do. So I'll catch up with you a bit later. Alright, this is just a couple of minutes after I've put these parts which were in undercoat before. Now they're in black. It was the actual tin I used was a flat black, and then I added a little bit of clear to it, and that's just to give it It'll give it still keep it a little bit of shine on the part, but not glaring. So there's the two mirrors, which I'm pretty happy with. We'll see once they're... The mirrors will get rubbed down, you know, like polished, like a panel would, but these other parts won't. They'll just get put onto the actual... So that's a brace for the front forks. That's where the headlight fits into, and that's a battery bracket. So there are those parts. So I'll let them sit now. I won't touch them until tomorrow now. But there you go. Okay, cheers. Hello guys. Well, I finally got all the parts sanded down. Everything here. All the panels, all the sides, the back, there's the front. You'll notice I haven't rubbed them right back to plastic, and you don't need to. I'm going to put an epoxy undercoat on them. It's an epoxy primer, and that will seal off anything on the under. And it also, you don't have to go back to plastic just to get a good finish or a good job. These are all rubbed down nice, they'll get epoxied, and then I will rub them down again with a finer grit. These have been done with 400. That gives the epoxy something to key into, and then after that I will come back and I will rub them down with a 600 or an 800, and then we'll put colour on them. And then there's a couple of stages, like the white's got to have pearl on it, so there's another stage, and then I'll have to mask up and off and on to do the different colours. So you got light blue, dark blue, pearl and white. So there we go. Alright. Okay guys, so I've put them now in epoxy undercoat. So this will seal them and also give them a really good base. So this epoxy, once it goes off, it's just like epoxy glue in there. So it sticks really well. There's certain spots where I've put it on really heavily. Here, on purpose. That's because I need to rub it back. And two side panels. So I'll just let them cure now, and I'll give them, you can see there's a heavy patch. It's not run, that's actually, I've loaded it up. That was over a repair. So then when that goes hard and I rub it back, it'll smoothen out and fill any little holes. It's like it'll act like a primer putty. So that's where we're up to.